And hello everyone, and welcome to, as you can see, well, actually you can't see properly, but yes, Bioshock Infinite. Because losing nearly 2 hours of progress on Minerva's Den, I didn't fancy redoing that. Minerva's Den isn't all that impactful anyway, as I recall, so yeah, I moved forward. And let's see, just I set up my windows here because Stream Elements is a weird thing in combination with OBS, and let's see. Also catching up on some things. Let's see. Hello Zira. I am very surprised that you're there. Seeing as you said you were going to be asleep. And hello Mock. Surprised Adelise listened to you despite her expression. Got soda on one side of the laptop and nodding noodles. She was about to jump to the soda side and probably knock it over. Don't you even, Zira said. Ears go back, looks at me, then huffs and jumps down. Wow, an obedient cat. Mock says, I guess she's just sad. Oh, Zero found someone without a sub and gifted a sub to Let's Do This streamers. I've got to say, like, already, Zero, you are going into people who I have not seen before. And they're just giving them subs. You are overly generous person. Thank you. You expected to be asleep, but you wanted noodles. Fair. That's fair. The call of noodles compelled you. And hello, Callie. Alright, let's get into this. Your honor equals. New game. Now, for the sake of, actually, no, sanity doesn't really come into it. Oh, I don't even have it unlocked. Ah. Well, I'm going to put this on medium, just for making it a bit of a smoother experience, because I have played this and the DLCs on 1999 mode, and finished them, and holy hell, actually it's actually not too bad. They're actually not all that tough until you get to the handyman fights. Oh boy, I hate those. So I'm going to put it on medium just so we can cruise through this nicely, but it's not going to be a cakewalk, not too much. Indeed, you finally didn't burn the sauce by overcooking them. See, when most people say noodles, I just imagine pot noodles. Because, how can you overcook those? Well, actually, you can. You can leave them in the liquid too long, they just get oversaturated and just squishy. Thankfully. Yeah, so we're going for medium. Vermicelli. Oh! I thought, I've eaten, so, I'm not going to be swayed by people talking about food in chat, but no, it's happened. It's happened.
Booker.
Mox, oh
Are
my.
you afraid of God?
Callie, you cooked salmon and orzo.
I'm afraid of you.
Get rid of the salmon and I'm up for it. Oh, wait, no. Give some salmon to Dresden. A treat for him from me. Using your food. Mox says vermicelli is good. It is. Salmon's delicious. Not for me. I just have a massive aversion to all seafood. Because I was never raised on it, and didn't get introduced to it until I was in my late teens. I was like, no, I trust my nose far too much. Add some lemon juice. Even calamari and eel. Oh, especially calamari and eel. Mock loves salmon usually on sushi. More for other people. See, weird, I love salmon birds. If it's on sushi, you hate it. Give me vegetarian sushi. Give me vegetarian sushi. I will swallow it like it's going out of fashion.
I suggest you do. We're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would desist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row?
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean.
I finished this game several times. I still have no fecking idea what these two are on about.
We've arrived.
That's veggie sushi is also lovely. It is. DJ, hello. You were dealing with your own Discords messing up again.
He's not moving.
He doesn't row. Yeah, I know.
Eventually.
I suppose he does.
That whole thing, he doesn't row. It's like I have got no idea
Shall
what
we
we mean.
tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
At least that's something we can agree on.
Hey, Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Oh, maybe there's someone inside.
Let me know if it's too quiet or anything for you, because I went in, I pretty much halved the volume because, as usual, default settings are a little on the loud side. Zero thinks it's just that I'm complaining someone doesn't help row and it takes a straight enough single person doing it. Probably. Oh, your Discord server, DJ. Ah, fair. And Zero just, immediately contributes all those channel points to the scare time. People really want to see me do a horror game, don't they?
Excuse me. It's Booker
Oh my,
DeWitt.
these new headphones make it sound sexy. It's
Guess you're
amazing what some
expecting me?
new headphones can really do. Oh, and there's Mark contributing his load to the scare time challenge. Of thy sins shall I wash thee! See people get scared out of their shit, it makes me happy. Oh god. Mostly because you can't blame yourself. To be fair, I generally can't, but I will do for a singular stream. Depending on, the horror game that happens. Which I would discuss with Callie as to what she's willing to fund. Callie, I mean, there's this whole thing that Booker has no control and therefore can't row. Ah, okay. That I never picked up on. Zero, the only reason you beat Amnesia Dark Descent was monster
here?
level. Monster eventually bugged out and didn't spawn. Oh. See, okay, weird thing. Stuff like Amnesia, Dark Descent and all that kind of stuff, I can't play. I am really awful with those kind of games. Alien Isolation as well. No. You give me a horror game with a monster I have to run away from and I can't face? Nah. Give me a game like Fear or Dead Space. I'm good. I'm happy. Be prepared, he's on his way, you must stop him. See. I wonder who he is. Yes, Callie loves this game more than Jed Life, which is why I'm going to try and hold off of all the criticisms that I have about this game, and just enjoy it as being a game. Like I've said in previous streams, it's a very good game. It's just not a very good Bioshock game. It doesn't seem, to me, it doesn't belong in the Bioshock universe, but it is still a good game nonetheless. Mock loves horror games that give you the option to fight back, but at the same time you're unsure of your strength. Yeah, that's fine as well. As long as it's a legitimate chance of you being able to fight off the monsters, no worries about whatsoever. It's the ones where you have no option but to run and hide. Zero, the very first time you played Amnesia, you sat on one of the rooms in the corner for literally an hour waiting for the monster to turn around and walk out. Eventually it literally despawned because you were there waiting and trying to get your courage up for so long that you went up to the room it went to and it was just gone. Ha 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 ha. Wash your sins, me. No, I love sins. Sinning makes the world go round.
Shit.
Don't disappoint us. On New Eden soil shall I plant thee. Okay, says, I mean, the whole thing about the difference between a girl and a woman being blood, being a murder and a period is amazing. I love it. I adore Elizabeth. Yep. Yeah, there are some very good things done in this. And overall, like I said, it is a good game. It's just it's not a Bioshock game. The less you think of this as a Bioshock game, the better. Guess System Shock 2 will fall into that category, yeah? System Shock 2 never struck me as a horror game, really. Not as a true horror game, it's a cyberpunk game. It's a cyberpunk role-playing game with horror elements, I suppose.
That card.
Scroll, key, sword. Okay, one level in Hate in Time. Oh, Hat in Time then, because it's a horror level. Depends. If a Hat in Time, from what I've seen, I don't think I'll have an issue with it. Horror levels and horror, instances in other games, got no problem with it. When it's exactly, you know, just a singular horror game like Amnesia: The Dark Descent or Alien Isolation, that kind of thing, that's just nah. So just make a pact with the devil or something. Well, yes. Oddly enough, yes, actually. Horror elements of System Shock 2 is rather good grief. Nah. I never found System Shock 2 to be that, you know, horror. It's a thriller, is what I'd more classify System Shock 2 as.
Alright.
And they just did atmosphere really well, yes. Callie, you missed it. Did I get the money from the barrels on the pier? I did. Yes. Did I ever get to play, what was it called? Penumbra? No. Doesn't ring a bell.
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
That's fair. It's horror level you have to run away behind. Yeah, that's no problem, like I said. Having those instances in other games, no issue, because, you know, the other game's core mechanics usually deals with it. But when it's the entire game, nah. Can't do it.
Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No, no.
3.
You know, as long as the game mechanics can actually handle that kind of gameplay, and you don't get one of those things like, you know, oh, it's a first-person shooter game, heavily based around action. Here, have a stealth section. But this game is not made for stealth, and you're giving me a stealth section.
10,000 feet.
Nah.
15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
I do like the parallels between the opening of this and the opening of Bioshock 1. Like, that's very nicely done. So we're getting everything this go around? I don't know. What do you mean by everything? If you mean like all the collectibles and stuff and all that? No. I will miss things. But I did find out there's actual a self-digging Easter egg in this game, based on how long this took to come out. Oh, in the arcade bit, if you listen to what Elizabeth says about the oh, I can't remember the puppet show they have. One time she says, "Oh, I heard about this episode. It got delayed 3 times before it was finally released." Bioshock Infinite. Irrational Games delayed it 3 times before they finally released it, and it was infamous for that, so they took a joke at themselves. Still scared for some because you rage quit, you're scared by it. Yeah, that's fine. Like, you know, but in terms of what I consider to be horror and what I will and won't play, stuff like that, I don't mind playing. I do not mind, you know, having a horror level in a game that is otherwise non-horror. That's fine. But having, you know, a horror game that's purely set around something that is like, you know, you have to run from it, you have no option to fight, you can't do anything, you can only run. That I'm not really happy with, personally. Self-burn, those are rare, yes. Yeah. And it just goes to show, like, you know, they listen to the community, it's like, yeah, okay, we get it, yeah, we were a bit shitty, you know, joke on us. Also, in this, so generally in every Bioshock game, there is a weapon combination or a singular weapon that makes the hard difficulties in it absolutely trivial. Big beardy dude. In Bioshock 1 and 2, it's melee. In Infinite, it is the sniper rifle and the magnum or the shotgun. I played through all of 1999 mode with that weapon setup, and I did just fine. The only difficulty I came up against was when the handymen came in. Oh yeah, and for my vigor I was using possession. Possession with all the improvements to it. Because then it's really ridiculously cheap salt-wise, and enemies suicide after you hit them with it. So it's basically, and I'm taking you out of the fight. And for a little bit, you're fighting for me. It just doesn't work on the vigor enhanced enemies. So Callie laughed and laughed at people having fits about the whole baptism thing here, like they didn't get lip service to the religion that is what got us here. There was a beautiful thing about the kind of commentary as a whole, with lip service to any ideal to join is generally a bad idea. Yep. DJ in self burns over. I hope Cyberpunk does that. Cyberpunk hopefully will.
Excuse me. Where am I?
Heaven. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Just keep such questions to myself, unless I want to get made.
I mean, Cyberpunk have already basically been... If you look at Cyberpunk's Twitter account, they are really upfront about that kind of thing. And they really do take it, that southern yo on the chin. I'm so looking forward to Cyberpunk coming out. Zero. What's this? Notice your vigour. Goes the corner of shame. Oh, Jesus. I knew that had to be coming at some point. Let me pick up that silver eagle. I can see it. You've given me a prompt for it. Twice. There. There we go. Oh, that was way too effort. Too much effort. But still, I have 40 silver eagles now. Zero has no self-control. We know this.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner.
Just that coin, you know,
The
right?
sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer? Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
Callie also found some profound thoughts about the suicide after possession is a correlation to the lack of control. And just lots of things. I'll be quiet if people get sick of my commentary. No, Callie. No. Do not ever feel like you're being silenced. I will not allow it. Not in this. This is your favourite game. And just like I'm not going to be criticising it all that much, do not ever feel like you need to be quiet about it. Please embrace your passion for this game. Please do. Yeah, as you say, you've got so much commentary about this game and so much passion about it. Go for it. The game itself, yeah.
And every year, on this
Mark, you still meh on the game itself. As a game, completely and utterly divorce it from Bioshock 1 and 2, and it's good. But the fact that it is Bioshock and there's some, somewhat feeling forced tie-ins to Bioshock in there, kind of lets it down. But aside from those, it's still a very good game. I love you too, Callie, yes. Zero, you know that's true. Forgiveness without a reason to forgive is not forgiveness. There is no forgiveness. Is the devil actually a bad guy if he runs a place that punishes sinners? He could just be a test from the divine. Scriptures could have it completely mistranslated. Yeah. I mean, there's so many things like, is hell actually such a bad place if all there is there is, freedom of choice and freedom from consequences? How is that a bad thing? And if you look at what actually counts as a sin in the Bible, as as was written, oh boy, heaven's empty.
It would have been enough if the prophet had just suffered the sacrifice of his beloved, but not expelled the vox populi. It would have been enough.
It's not just a false connection with Bioshock.
Is it
I mean, yes, that.
Someone from the
Is it someone new? Another little link to it.
But
yeah, also the thing, they missed the opportunity to really address the slavery and racism issue in this, but they missed it. They just completely glossed over it.
The only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Let's have this or turn around and get back on that rocket. Might as well get it over with.
I'm going to increase the volume because I can barely hear Booker's internal monologue. There we go.
Hallelujah.
Hey, I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our
A lot of things that have a religious prohibition had interesting cultural and social issues as well as some predicament. True. Welcome back, DJ.
I don't know, brothers and sisters. but this one doesn't look clean to me.
Lots of some questionable things. Yeah. Will you ever play Death Stranding?
Who's
Nope.
there?
Definitely not.
What do you want?
Like no shellfish slash pork. It was because those things made people sick. Same as keeping kosher. Yeah.
I told you. I'm not gonna do it. Go
Cross
away.
contamination.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt!
I don't know. I said it. Why? Do it. Do it.
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning
She
one.
granted a sword of gold. So that
I need to find a landmark.
Father Jefferson. Father Washington. Father Franklin.
To Father Franklin, a key of gold so that Eden might have industry that set her above
The
all
intense
other
expression on his face.
Father Jefferson, a scroll.
Take this key. I'm gonna lamp you with it.
Set her above all other nations.
And so each year
DJ, you
we
love
recommit
sins only because
ourselves
you
to
believe
our
in the
Father
devil as a female.
and our prophet, Father Compton.
I personally believe that the devil would transcend gender.
So they may
Like, you know,
gather love the air.
Where's the fun in only ascribing to one gender? Also speaking from personal preference. Ascribing to one gender.
He who crossed the Delaware with flaming sword and wings of angels. Watch over me and lend me strength.
Share with me your
Shield
wisdom
my
and let the
mind
light
from
of
fear.
your
Also, DJ, does that mean that if the devil was, you know, proven without a shadow of a doubt that to be male, would that mean that you wouldn't like sinning anymore?
Just because the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. Alright. Still got a girl to find.
Mark, let's see if you can just point out some stuff. Yeah. Zero. That said, Lucifer was the most beautiful angel before he fell, and I don't even read the Bible enough to remember if it ever said in why suddenly after falling, Lucifer became this horrid, gruesome thing. Propaganda. Complete and utter propaganda. And Callie has contributed 1,956 total to the Scare Time Challenge, and we are at 25% already of the challenge. And it's still got some, like, you know, 28 days left on it. Well, it looks like I'm definitely going to be doing a horror stream very soon. His face, like, what fake are you looking at? Technically the devil started as an angel, which supposedly have no gender, so... Yep. And he was cast down having free will, basically, and approving of mankind having free will. If you read up on it and you know the actual stuff about Lucifer and the devil, not a bad guy, not a bad person. I'm just going to loot everything as well. Loot literally everything I can.
Good to see you.
DJ, no, because sins are fun. So, sinning in the name of a man isn't fun. You do realise that, as the Bible says, homosexuality is a sin. Like, yo, a pretty big one. Well, it's not actually, but a way a lot of the Christian people nowadays say, it's a sin. And, you know, the devil will be wholly up for that. Because, you know, again,
That statue.
devil is very likely going to be not caring about gender and also be pansexual as hell.
Songstall's alright, I tell you. Says he's for faith, family,
Zero says, and people give Satanists a bad rap too. It makes a lot of people angry to say it's usually, but it's true. I mean, yeah, Satanism gets a really bad rap, but it's actually really, really good. The ones I know, their tenets are basically, if it pleases you, do it. Yeah. And it's just those who take it too far, the problem. Exactly. And also, like, it's all about, consent and everything. Like, do what you want with who you want, as long as everyone's consenting who's involved. Otherwise, don't do stuff without people's consent. That's just dickish. The first thing the devil did was being arrogant. The devil went with the thought that human beings should have free will. Yeah, so if it wasn't for the devil, allegedly, then we'd all be just mindless slaves. Okay, it says the church combined images of Lucifer with that of Pan and other satyrs, both condemning the older religions and vilifying ill deeds. Yes, that is also another massive thing about Christianity, is that they amalgamated and assimilated pagan religions to basically edit them out and turn people to their own faith.
I asked her, why do you show this to me, Archangel?
Did you say you really don't touch stuff that people get annoyed anyway? Yeah. Politics and religion are probably the two biggest things that will easily get people riled up. Callie also, homosexuality is bad. Thing is badly translated. It is basically the forced penetration of men is bad. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Because, modern Christians don't pay attention to that. Well, the modern bad Christians don't. DJ says you make up your own stuff. I mean, yeah, as long as it makes you happy. So, I mean, technically it probably would have worked out better for us if he hadn't. No wars if you mind the slaves. Yeah, true. But at the same time, free will gets us a lot of things. Look, man was given free will but with some restrictions. Yeah, but then God said, nah, I don't want that actually. I don't want you guys to have free will. And Lucifer, actually, no, keep it. Let them have free will. It's good. Okay, says me, most of our beliefs about what heaven and hell would be come from Dante. This is another good point, yes. Dante Alighieri very much described what heaven and hell are like without actually, being, a authority on it. It's just, his works were popularised. Zero, we wouldn't miss it if we hadn't known about it. That's true, yes. When you don't know anything else, then how can you miss it? It's also very, very much done in this game. If this is all you know, then everything else just seems like, well, no, how would that work to you? Okay, saying men over here blaming women for the fall, and over there with apples stuck in their throats. Yep.
It's lab. It means...
Zero. When my computer F's up too much, I complain that I should have been born before they were invented. Mum goes, you'd miss it. You wouldn't know it to miss it. This is true, yes. If you were born weirdly before computers existed, and you had knowledge of the fact that computers will exist, then yes, you would miss them. But if you weren't, then there'd be nothing to miss. Hell, you hashtag bad joke. There's no such thing as a bad joke. There's inappropriate jokes, but that's it. Run over by the flower shop and pick up the stuff there? Yes, I will.
After the victory in Wounded Knee, the angel Columbia did present herself to Father Comstock and show him a vision of the future. And so our prophet led the people away from the Sodom below, up into the city, where they created an even more perfect union.
What? Comstock, Zero. Comstock. Now hear me out. God did say to Vitality, you can do whatever you want in heaven, but never ever come close to the prohibited tree. Yes, because now if you think about it, the thing that the apple of Eden gave was true knowledge. So getting true knowledge and then realizing, oh shit, we're being controlled. That kind of works out in mankind's favour because it's breaking of the chains. DJ has 1,300 points. Do what you like with them, my friend.
Columbia, Raffle, and Fair. Huh.
He's strong in the sword, but a bit weak in the
Cloudless skies, warm temperatures,
variable winds throughout the afternoon. In short, a beautiful day for the festivities, Columbia.
Havoc.
And now, back to the music.
Yeah. You don't want to discuss this stuff, so man. That's completely fair. Shush. Silence. Me and my own thoughts. Barrel. Now, we'll be all dad jokes and not something useful.
Here you go.
Or, you know, you could put them towards the scare time thing. Yoink. Havoc is unuseful. Yeah. Oh, chaotic havoc is, you know, it's fun. I love the music to these things. The music to these things is like meh. It's like everything is really, really overly done and scary. Your iPad is going will and well to wheel. Yeah. Yeah, this is why I don't like Apple products. Because their autocorrect system really doesn't learn. Callie, not fuck that on a system. Yeah. And Callie, for some weird reason, you've lost your badges. Which is weird like that. It takes your badges away and then reinstates them for no apparent reason.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Can I help you, sir?
You'd look dashing with one in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
What? I'm not quite sure what just happened there. Okay, still sees them. Yeah, they're back now. Weird, first bug of the game. Yeah, definitely first bug of the game. Some app stuff does help and then doesn't. Yeah, I just don't like Apple stuff because it's very overpriced for what it is. I mean, yeah, it's good for the art and graphic design side, but overall, I would prefer Android stuff for functionality because it's way ahead of the Apple stuff anyway. Eat an entire wheel of cheese in one. I got jerked around. Yep.
Born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that's
maybe what he was doing is he was distracting me while he stole my wallet.
Until he is revealed onto the eyes.
He must be killed. I really do like the design of this. You know, the design, the aesthetics, everything. It's really, really nice. It's just, it's not Bioshock. It's not Bioshock, but they're insisting it is Bioshock, and it just really gets to me at times. Oh my, now that's plausible. I know, right? You'd be too focused on him being really weird to notice that your wallet's gone. I mean, jack and run, or jerk and run. Kay loves the music. Same. Like, you know, for all the faults in it, it does actually set a very nice, accurate picture of what this time period would be. Zero sticking with jerk and run. It wasn't long enough to be a proper one. I don't know. He could have a medical condition. He could have, you know, premature mugging. Eat all the apples. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. I've eaten so many, doctors won't touch me for a fortnight. DJ's trying to make a jack-off joke. So was Zero. Zero was as well. Yeah.
That's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
Like, how the hell do you know? How do you know who I am?
Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Lutess.
Oh yeah, there's the little two siblings. If I exit and look, they're not there.
Day to you, sir.
Hello.
Have to explain to you if anyone Scotland law's a bit funky here and there. Yeah, I mean, so's English law. English laws are really freaky. Like, especially if you look at the English laws that haven't been repealed and are technically still enforceable. Oh wow, there's some juicy ones there. Dude creeping up on his wife. That was adorable. I'm not so sure that he was. I mean, they may not have been married, but he might have been. You never know.
Clear enough, you can see some of the world below today.
Huh. I've always pictured it being more, on fire.
Oh, world below. All I see is clouds and abyss. Dude, you're high. Give that popcorn.
Hello there, friend.
Saying hello there, friend, whilst eating popcorn. Guy laughs, an American lawyer.
You gonna let me through here, pal?
Street's closed for your safety, fella. They're prepping tonight's fireworks back there.
There's enough TNT back there to blow Peking to Kingdom Come. Again.
We're up the block.
Wow.
Find another way around.
Zero. Older dude and old lady. Admittedly not unheard of for old guys to assault old girls, but not the most common thing. This is true. That's very true. But this is Colombia. The place can be a bit awful. Dark jokes can get you arrested for pissing off one guy. I mean, to be fair, that can be applied anywhere. Make the wrong sort of joke, you can actually get arrested for it. Wrong joke in the wrong place in the wrong time. Yeah, you can see yourself getting an arrest for it. Okay, it's an offshoot of public decency. It exists in England too. Yep.
And he has asked personally asked Mr. Jeremiah Fink to bring to you these amazing wonders. Praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our fair city.
I think it's a piddly charge, but it is mostly will cause you a headache if you aren't native. Yep.
You need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is just the ticket. Find the devil, good sir, and cast him out. Do you have what it takes?
You warned about that when you studied in London. There you go.
And there's devil number one.
In the face 3 times. Ow. Cast the devil out. Wait, no. Bring me Tom Ellis. Yes. Especially, when he reads the thirst tweets sent to him. Tom Ellis' daddy. Several times. Yeah, but saying that they can ignore it's a joke and said we think you're such isn't fair. I mean, to be fair, it wholly depends on the context and what you're actually saying. Because if it's a dark joke, then just saying it's a joke doesn't take away from the fact that it's offensive. And if you are saying something that's genuinely offensive, then yes, you will get in trouble for it.
I got just secure. Grab a shotgun and go to work. You there.
Guy loves him. Yeah.
Our city safe.
Good man. Now take aim and blast those evil box out of the sky.
Hit enough and I'll get you a prize.
Oh, this fella knows his stuff. Let's get to pieces.
Oh, balls.
Keep the skies clear. Good man. Now
I pressed the button to reload, you know, instinct, and that's, you know, the reload button stops playing. Oh, and first hydration from DJ. Thank you.
Clear the skylines and earn a prize. Come on up. Don't be shy. Look at this. Those dirty Vox are at it again. See them villains zipping around, spreading their lies and dissent. Fear not. I got just the gear. Grab a shotgun and go to work. You bet. You got it.
I'm disappointed we don't see more of these.
Now available to all citizens of Columbia.
They just both looked at me and started following me as I was. They're doing it again. That's really creepy. I have never ever seen those do that. I am going to leave very rapidly now.
Right in the sky, the solar.
Get on. No, sorry, I can't. I don't think it's actually possible to get this, you know, at this stage of the game. I honestly don't think it's actually possible. I don't think there's enough money. I've tried so much, but I'm very certain there's actually no way.
By hunting down Daisy Fitzroy and the vile members of the Vox Populi.
Well, there's one thing you don't understand. Like Booker, sir, why don't you cover your hand that has a terrible mark? Yeah, I mean, you know, you can a bit later on, sort of, but it doesn't change anything.
When they appear, get it up and you'll win a prize. I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag the anarchist Daisy Fitzroy. Another shot right on the money. A natural gunslinger. Well done, sir. Fitzroy slain, you, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
With 20 silver eagles. Yeah, that was a huge reward. But like, why do you even bother cover your hand when the locals already know your face at that point? I don't think he puts much stock in it when he first sees it. Like, he's not aware of the repercussions.
Say something, Sonny.
What's a voxophone?
What's a voxophone?
Exactly that. A personal record of voice.
Hey, just so we're clear, I'm not paying for this.
Just a demonstration, sir.
I'm not paying for this. Zero spams and misery at the twang. Go out of my way to avoid that kind of music here, and you grew up around it.
The advances in science and wonder we've seen. Red hot dogs.
Don't you worry, it'll be over very soon. Because I'm pretty sure that's all you can actually do here. Oh, I hate those things. I hate those things so much.
ever lost a penny to a vending machine? Has a pay telephone ever refused to connect you with a beloved spouse? Well, it's time to take back control from the men of metal. With possession, you are the master. You will bend any machine to your will.
Spot right underneath my eye. It's really, really annoying me. Oh.
You're one of those.
With just a whisper, they're all ears.
A less freaky introduction to figures than, Bioshock did with plasmids, admittedly. Oh, poor big dude's big daddy thing. Yeah, handyman. Skip, I know how possession works. I used it for an entire playthrough.
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why I didn't recognize you before. Odd. Always good to have gentlemen of your caliber in our fine fairgrounds.
Other thing I can do with possession. 4. There were 4 in that. That pile was a lot more than 4 Silver Eagles. Clearly.
Flavors? That many? What's wrong with good old vanilla?
4 flavors of ice cream. That's a lot. 0 possessive machines. You say looks at. Oh God, no!
It's my only vice. Howdy, sailor. What port do you call home? Port in a storm.
I think that guy just came on to me. That guy just legit came on to me. What port do you call home? Any port in a storm, know what I mean? Yep. Some fake money. It's not fake in Colombia. He did. Yeah.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through.
Heads.
Or tails.
Tails.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I love it. Never come up tails. Come on to you. I bet he would love to. He's closed now, so I can't go back. And I can't go back and get that vigor. And I'm nowhere near getting to a 40 either, so I really don't think it's possible to get. What's food? I don't need any of that. Let me eat the candy. Let me eat cotton candy. Let me eat cotton candy. You win this time, game mechanics.
That one. He looks lost.
He looks just fine to me.
Mary, you are a living, walking scandal.
I've been hit on twice already. I just want the nuts. I just want nuts. Seriously, sounds like you. She does sound like you, Zero, yes.
I heard Father Franklin machines will be taking in new stock soon.
Oh, so ladies don't do it for you. I mean, that can really be the only reason the book has nothing whatsoever towards Elizabeth. The only reason. Or, Lady Latouche.
The prophet bless her and keep her.
So does she. Hey, we've got something in common. Eat food, Floor. Latouche. The man and the woman who were just with the coin flip, and who also were the rowers of the boat, and also those people in the sightseeing telescope thing.
This little beauty? The whole division got them. If we're gonna flush the Vox out of the Skyline system, we gotta have the best.
They got any openings in the group? I'd love to bust some Vox skull.
I want nuts now 2020. I've said a lot worse. I've said a lot worse, and I've said a lot worse to Callie in person. So the shiny new toy is a fidget spinner. A mounted fidget spinner. Yeah, okay, so it's true. Yep. I've been engaged to her for well over a year now, and still I've done and said worse. Well, you know, it's been said worse. Arlitus gave Columbia her wings.
I've read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower?
I hope they make
it. If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
Callie, this is your mission. Go on Google and look up Songbird plushie. It has to be a thing. 2 days back to the small error. Switch again. They do. I mean, I've already ordered, you know, Spleens plushies, so you know, gaming plushies are not above me.
What the?
It is a thing. Oh. Why are people leaving empty purses around? Hurts my scavenger heart. No subtitles? I put subtitles on, I'm sure I did. Have another look. Audio, yeah. Dialogue subtitles on. Gameplay. Anything that isn't on is combat text. But that's, you know, meh. Yeah, art subtitles are off. But that's only when looking at things.
We'll see about that. I'm feeling lucky.
You always got a feeling.
The radio speech thing doesn't get subtitles. Apparently not. I have no idea why. Unless the Vox phone things count as art subtitles.
Has officially begun.
I'm going to put it on just to see. Art subtitles on. It's a lowly machine. It doesn't deserve subtitles. I mean, yeah, there's that as well. Talk to the woman.
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
Oh no, ads. How can I get money?
77.
Oh.
That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bow.
There shouldn't be ads. Like,
Is that not the
I'm very certain I've actually said, you know,
girl in all of Columbia?
allow subscribers to
All right then. The winner is
to skip ads.
number 77.
Oh, what do you know?
Number 77, come and claim your prize. First round.
Please don't do this. It was me. It was all me. Please. Please. No. Please, what are you doing?
Come on. Are you
This
gonna
gets me
throw
every
it, or are
single
you
time.
taking your coffee black these days? Oh,
So the announcer.
looks like we've got a shy one here.
Bitch.
Wait, it's him.
Now, Where'd you get that brand, boy?
Oh, you're making a joke like his hand says ad.
Backstabbing snake in the grass, false shepherd.
Oh, I want to shoot you.
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock.
I want to shoot you
Show
so
'em what
much.
we got planned, boys.
Stop him! Stop him! The false shepherd's come to lead our lamb astray!
Well, that worked.
Disconnect! Disconnect!
So basically an arm-mounted fidget spinner. A mounted fidget spinner. Yeah, arm-mounted fidget spinner. That's my melee weapon. Lucky number. Yeah, yucky. I mean, to be fair, in a lot of cultures, 77 would be a very lucky number.
This way! Cover the gate! Get in there!
Curses.
Keep shooting! You're not so damn tough.
Not so tough. Try and say that with this in your face.
I told you, Comstock.
Nope. Still no subtitles for
Paradise, and the
box
customers
phones.
expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom. Well, I have a man in Georgia who leases as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
Jeremiah thing. I hate things so much. Then again, you're not supposed to like it. Oh yeah, and also I have the gold weapons because I think I've got I've got Bioshock the collection, so it gives you golden weapons, or at least golden versions of the pistol, the rifle, and the SMG. I think. Possession aid. Adds ability to possess humans who suicide when the effect expires. Best thing. What makes you sad, Zero, is there are actually people who think like that? Yeah, same. It's such an outdated and such a wrong way of thinking. DJ, I wonder why that was a good idea to have no subtitles on that. No idea. No idea at all. Not if I'm focused. Another gripe here, why can't I shoot the thing while it's possessed? Because it's now like, and there's no friendly fire. It's the same in Bioshock 1. DJ's redeemed another hydration, thank you very much. And Zero is exactly so what I was going to come up with. Yeah, Imagine if there were friendly fire and used the fancy fidget spinners to just grind, what's her name, main female's face in. Yeah. I mean, you know, you can do that in stuff like Dishonored, but it ends the game immediately. I would cause a riot, and not for some weird reason your sub badge disappeared. And it'll probably be back in the next message or so. DJ, you only put hydration in because you need to do that as well. It's fine. Yeah. I appreciate the reminders. The Lord knows I definitely do not remember to do it often enough. What? Oh, yeah, it's back now. What the hell, Twitch? I don't know. Did the same to Callie earlier. But yeah, as you can definitely see, and you probably did last... actually, was it in place in the last scene? I don't know, but 10 actually did the sub badges and redid them, and they look so good. Honestly, this was one of the hardest parts of the game on 1999 mode. It really was. Mostly because you don't have all that much stuff to fight back with. I do like the fact that, you know, that little healing noise you just heard, that is ripped from System Shock 2. That's the noise that plays when you use a med pack in System Shock 2. I really like that nod to System Shock 2. Saying Twitter did lock you out as well, and the badge thing isn't that bad. Yeah, the badge thing isn't that bad because, you know, it comes back. It's just, you know, it goes away and then it comes back within a couple of messages.
What's going
I'll switch up Twitter. Neat. Oh, you got stuff to do. Have fun out. Right. Have fun with what you're doing, Mott, and see you later. Thanks for coming over and you did. That is so much easier than it was in 1999 mode. But then again, this is medium. And 1999 mode is so punishing.
Vigor.
Where? He died and he blew up right there. There is no vigor anywhere to be seen. Well. Well. It's a good thing it gives you vigor again a little bit later. You know, almost as if they anticipate the game breaking. Bug. Yep, another bug to see you off, Mock. You get it by going near automatically. I don't think I did. So I should be able to change vigor to it, but I can't. At least I'm sure that. There we are. There you go. Or just royally F up. It or royally F up. There we go. Devil's kick.
Kiss. No, you only live once.
Got such a cavalier attitude. It's like, this is a weird juice full of I don't know what it's going to do. Yeah, well, you only live once. Nice boobs. Very well rendered. Nice boobs. Why? How do your fingers hate the spacebar today?
That wasn't no sample.
I mean, to be fair, the other one wasn't really a sample. Someone say boobs. Yes, Zero did. You can guarantee Zero usually will do that. If you shoot the puzzle these nights, they don't. If you shoot something explosive near them, then yes they do. Or if I use a vigor, like this, then they do. Oh. The way some of these bodies fall, I know, right? The ragdoll physics in this is just hilarious. salts, pistol ammo. Enter the blue ribbon. Leave area. That's kind of what else did you do the first time, yes. I think, you know, there isn't all that much backtracking in this either. Unless, you know, you want to get 100% of everything. Then there's a little bit of backtracking, but not much still overall. Which is kind of annoying. Oh, come on, Booker. One flask of scotch and you're down like that? Come on. Thought you were better than that. Oh yeah, you get the season pass. Just for having the collection, they give you a season pass. Award you 4 geared pieces, a golden machine gun upgrade, and a golden pistol upgrade. The golden pistol I already have. Industrial Revolution awards you 500 silver eagles and 3 gear pieces. Get them at the blue ribbon. You've unlocked 3 pieces of gear. Collect them at the Blue Ribbon restaurant. You must collect all your rewards before continuing to Monument Island. These rewards are also really, really good for getting you set up. I mean, a tiny little cup of sake makes you tired, so why not? True. True. I mean, you know, to be fair though, yeah, actually thinking about it, drinking an entire hip flask full of whiskey all in one go, yeah, I think that probably would make me go like a bit more than vision blurred. Little dippy bits of music in this just really do it. Okay, when you met Mum, I have, yes. Yes. There are some people in this world who definitely cannot take that. They just, you know, they have very little alcohol tolerance. And then, you know, you've got me who... So, a funny little story. Yeah, last time I went to Florida to see Callie, we went to the Orange Brewery Company, which was literally down the road. And we each got a drink, and Callie had only had a little sip of hers, and it was a proper, you know, full-size English pint size of beer. And she only had a little bit, and she said, you know, I'm not really into this, I'm not, you know, keen on it. Here you go. She passed it over to me and said, you know, when you finish that, we'll go. I took that to mean, drink it like a Brit. I downed the entire pint in one go. I was like, that's how the British drink. And she said, I meant, you know, take your time on it. It's like, I took it as a challenge. Okay, yes, you did. You have it like a third. You didn't have, you know, it was still a full pint, but you only had a third of it, and I just drank the rest of it. Just went, and it's gone. I was a little bit jolly after that. But yeah, one of our early dates as well was going to a brewery in Kent, I think. No, Cambridge. Cambridge, yeah. Like this pub in Cambridge that, you know, you could order a flight of beers, and we basically worked out that between 2 people, if we got 1 flight each, we could sample pretty much everything on their drinks menu apart from one thing. And it turns out that, you know, one of the ones that I wanted they didn't have any left, so okay, I'll have the last one then. So we basically drank samples of every single thing they had. Okay, so it was Cambridge, yes. They had some good shit. They did. It was really good there.
Why are you following me?
We were already here.
Why are you following us?
There's a sake's first alcohol you can stand to taste, and the afterburn often to drink it. If you get a glass of wine with steak at the restaurant, maybe like 1/10 of it will be gone. Last time that happened, the waiter apologised I didn't like it and offered to take it off the tab. That's really nice. So I had to tell him, no, it's not that. It's the fact that it's that much is gone means you did like it. Ah. Yeah, I'm weird with a few things, like vodka and rum. Can't drink them. Rum rum really gets me. Oh, I can't touch it. 70% chance of a melee target is stunned. Victim is vulnerable 7 seconds. That's broken. Increased weapon damage by 50% on skylines. Also broken. Rum is bad and vodka hurts. Agreed. Vodka hurts bad. Agreed. But I'm quite happy. You give me some whiskey. Oh, I am set for the night on whiskey. Oh, yes. Zero, it hurts like you vom for 20 hours non-stop. That's me on rum. That is me on rum. Increases clip size for weapons. Yep, I will take that. Killing with a vigor trap has a 70% chance to cause the enemy gun to become ghostly ally for a few seconds. I will most likely not use that. Are they sands? Kind of. So, all these glowing potions there, you can see? There's a fair few of them, like 6 of them. You are only supposed to have the one that's there. But I've got these 5 extra ones. And all this gear around here as well. That's all because of the DLC that I've got. Melee target's knocked back. That's good. Killing possessed human causes them to explode. I don't think I've seen that one before. Well, I might have done. Increased weapon damage by 50%. I'm going to take Betrayer. When found, Vox phones provide silver eagles. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Extra silver eagles. I was going to try and stay awake. I need to see someone explode. So I'm cheating. I'm not cheating. No. This DLC was given to me, because I've got the collector's edition. I bought the Bioshock collection, so it gives you all this DLC, which is a massive advantage. Sleepers for the week with DLC. It's still not cheating, it's just getting an advantage. When evading, movement speeds are increased, affects side strafing and backpedaling. I'm gonna keep Betrayer because I need to see something explode.
The difference between life and death.
After eating a snack, move 50% faster for just no. It was Canterbury, and it was a Canterbury brewery, so it was. Yeah. Oh, increased damage against handymen by 50%. That would be nice if I had that on my 1999 playthrough, but no, had nothing of the sort. 0 kills of fire pillows are shaped like entrails. Kelly, they had that nice nitro stuff. They did. I mean, all of that was nice. You know what? Health. Shield.
The doctor ordered.
Salts. Health. Salts. Now, here's a funny little Easter egg as well. Dude's straight dead there. Yeah, I'm very certain that guy's dead. But here's the Easter egg. Go up to him.
You missed. Missed. Missed again. 4 out of 5. Another miss. And a miss.
We can afford to do this all day.
The question is, can you?
There's nothing else that happens after that. But that happens if you try to attack them with anything. It's just, saves ammo if I don't shoot them.
What was that?
Surprising.
Surprising that it worked?
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But a magnetic repulsive field around one's body can come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
A fair point.
write its biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver,
And
so
they're
I
just chill with
say,
being robbed.
Father,
Yep. I mean, you know,
your flock would pay for
they're
1,000.
just giving it,
you know,
giving
why
it away. It's like,
settle for
just
less?
take it.
And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice.
Oh,
As
I'm
I
doing
know
from
how
DJ.
it
Thank you very
ends.
much. It occurs to me that I really should get orange squash and fill it with that, or make it something very orange, so to make this look like a temporary Estus flask kind of thing. Until my friend can actually go about making one. 32%. Think we'll make it by the deadline. I'm pretty sure you will. I did set the deadline to be as long as possible, which is like 30 days. So I'm pretty confident that you're going to get me to play a horror game. I mean, once that one gets reached, you know what the next goal is going to be? Next goal is going to be something like, I don't know, 30,000 points, and I do an entire stream in Smeagol voice. An entire stream. I'm going to need extra hydration for that one because that will probably kill my throat. DJ's just hearing come instead of cam. You'll murder yourself. So, when I used to play World of Warcraft, I used to get paid a huge amount of in-game gold to do raid lead and do all the raid callouts in Smeagol voice, including when we wiped, me finding out who caused us to wipe and berating them in Smeagol voice. They absolutely loved it.
Oh! The damn hook must be magnetized.
Pop. Machine gun. Not the best weapon, but it's alright. I mean, it being the gold version does help quite a lot. And it's out of here. Yep. Right. There we go. There's the weapon switch button. This and there you go. There's the explosion. Oh wow! Never seen that happen before. That's hilarious. Or in the meme video, this ball is long gone, just like the ex-girlfriend who will never return. Has gold help stuff? I don't know. It's buying into the thing of like Call of Duty, when you get good enough with a weapon, you get a gold skin for it, and gold is somehow better for guns. Some weird reason. There we go. Zero's happy with fiery death murder. That gold makes stuff do more damage. It really shouldn't though, because gold is a much softer metal. That's not it. That is. Okay. I mean, yes, I can see why gold would make, like, if it's electricity, because gold conducts electricity far better than most other metals. But, yeah. Gold is a much softer metal, so it really doesn't improve things. And delicious, depending on what it is. I don't know. I never tried to eat gold. I mean, I'm a heavy metal fan, but not in that way. Okay, time to slumber. Zero's had her murder and carnage kill for time. hope you sleep well, Sarah, and have a nice shift at work. Thank you very much as well for coming in and supporting the stream, and for your generosity. I will see you in another stream. Nice, all heard. Wow, nice, Zero. Miss Sinner just before firing, okay. Statue of Liberty helmet. I forgot those were a thing. Drop the place. Ah, yes, the locked chest. Locked. Dice in it, is killing a sin. Yeah, it is.
Otis works up at the lodge
But
part-time.
you know the whole thing.
He
Like,
took
you know,
this box from one
if
of
you
their
if you
secret
kill sinners,
ceremonies.
then you're absolved of sin
And I
yourself
know for
because you're
sure
doing God's work.
There is something dear inside. Problem is, Otis is more fool than not. He didn't bother to also secure a key from the Feathered Brothers to open the damn thing.
It's okay, I'm not like others. I'm a progressive. Cool. Still stealing everything you've got. Why? Yeah. Because I knew you'd be a sinner. Yep. But you know, just like in the time of the Crusades, it's like, you know, you're doing God's work, you're not going to have any record of sin yourself. Back in the Middle Ages, religion was a very easy way to manipulate people. Very, very easy. I mean, to be fair, to an extent, it still is today. Montgomery residents.
It was bound to happen. Violence is not a foregone conclusion. The one they're after. Go. They're looking for you.
Police, we're in need of your assistance.
They're here!
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Intake could do much. I think Intake could do much better. Yep.
All right, let's move on.
Doing that sadly. Yeah. Yeah, sadly true. Because, you know, the internet can reach a lot more people and much faster. Fine, we're in the middle of a firefight, we're still going to watch a little video. Fine. I swear there's no World War 4 yet, 15 sets. We'd have to have World War 3 yet first. Oh, this guy I don't like either. Preston Downs. Mad balls like him.
Comstock came by the wagon at dawn. Man was just transfixed by my trophy scalps. Asked about the white ones there. I said, well, sir, if your quarry dwells in the jungle and beds down with the local color, why split hairs? Not a chuckle out of him. Either he ain't seen a man go native, or maybe too many. Anyhow, now it's got me hunting down this Daisy Fitzroy. Hope he don't expect me to stuff and mount her. Yeah.
That's just disturbing. Kind of had a World War 3, but small ones of here and there as a meme at some point. It wasn't World War 3. We've not had World War 3 yet. We really have not. Yeah, there's been a lot of conflicts that have happened recently, but none of them have been the scale to be declared a world war. Really has not been. Non-stop fights, the servant of nations. Picnic place always gets you. Yeah, same. So much wrong with this. So much. Oh god, yeah. Got this figure. Yes, Murder of Crows is a very nice figure. Like, if you've got something that you're going against that is not affected by possession, Murder of Crows is a really good backup. John Wilkes Booth. Idolizing John Wilkes Booth. I have no qualms about keep killing these people either. I really don't. People say people do keep at that. Yeah, but the thing is, people latch onto a meme and they will keep going at it. But just because it's memes, it's popular, doesn't always mean it's fact.
85 years they prepared the way of the Lord.
It's drinks flask with unknown booze. Moonshine then.
War with him, and the fields of Eden were soaked with the blood of brothers. The only emancipation he had to offer was death.
Seeing Lincoln as the devil and John Wilkes Booth as a saint. That's some top tier racism. Okay, so I think it will be a rare occurrence when we have a declared war again. That's very true. Modern times mean that wars are going to be very much less likely. Conflicts, yes, conflict's going to happen. Wars, though, you know, mass scale world wars, nah. Wait, is that a John Wick Easter egg? No, it's not. No, it's not. John Wilkes Booth is the person who assassinated Abraham Lincoln. Oh look, idolising George Washington. John Wick didn't exist when this came out. This is also true, yes. And the thing is, when you look at the people who have the logos, they are fucking Klan members. It's the KKK. In other words, you kill the fuck out of them when you see them. Like, look, they're all Klan members. Just because I can. You know, in reality, you have always punch Nazis. In this, always shoot Klan members.
What exactly was the great emancipator emancipating the Negro from? From his daily bread, from the nobility of honest work, from wealthy patrons who sponsored them from cradle to grave, from clothing and shelter. And what have they done with their freedom? Why, go to Finton and you shall find out. No animal is born free, except the white man. And it is our burden to care for the rest of creation.
DJ, you said you don't know a lot of knowledge, so some stuff definitely out of your head. Do you think that's just the Easter egg? No, that's a reference to an actual historical event. John Wilkes Booth assassinated Lincoln because, you know, Lincoln was all for the abolition of slavery. Fucking Comstock. Yeah.
Better already.
Yeah. Unlock that key fits. I know exactly what key that fits, so I'm going to go back to the residence. It's a little bit of backtracking to open up that thing. Yeah, and this game really hits the nail on the head. The Klan members are idolising John Wilkes Booth. Racists embrace John Wilkes Booth as a hero, and people, who say that, who do the whole thing of like, oh, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. Yeah, but the ideals of the parties have pretty much switched sides since then. So, if Abraham Lincoln was around today, he'd be a Democrat. Comstock again. In the 60s. Ah, I didn't realise it was in the 60s. I knew it had one, just didn't realise it was 60s. That's actually kind of recent. Oh, crap. At least the main character isn't racist. No, that's true. He's not. Yep. Okay, you always get your salts up first. They do recommend for, you know, when I did 1999 mode, salts and shield was my priority. Because salts means more possessions, which, you know, means an easier time, and shield, because shield recharges. Health doesn't recharge. So, you know, you keep your money above a certain amount. Because, interestingly, in 1999 mode, if you don't have enough money when you get killed, like it's something like $50 or maybe 100. If you don't have that money, game over. It just game overs you. And you got to actually start back from the last time you saved, which is a real ball ache. I've had that happen to me once during the time that you fight the handyman later on in the game, like, you know, right near the end when the handyman fights you. He killed me so many times.
Believed now by many to be Vox Populi, began his terrible rampage. Trouble began almost instantly. Full of wrath and bent on harm, the anarchist maliciously wounded several Colombian peacemakers, before then arming himself and firing into an assemblage of virtuous
That's some bullshit.
fair-goers.
The handyman fights the bullshit in general.
As of this hour, he is considered wholly responsible for causing at least 8 God-fearing Colombians to meet their Maker in heaven. He is considered brimming with danger and evil intent, and we implore you not to tempt ruination by facing him without aid of Colombia's finest. Now, back to the music.
So yeah, I noticed in the first handyman fight that you had to do, there's a cheese. You can actually cheese it. If you get him following you, if you leap up to one of the awnings, like a specific one, if you leap up to it and then leap off of it via a skyhook, he will actually get stuck on the awning and just look at you. And you can just, you know, pelt him with like sniper rounds or whatever. Nice, yeah. I am not ashamed to admit that's what I did. Oh, I pressed it twice. Especially in 1999 mode because, oh, yeah. Handymen are the worst part of the game. That's in the final fight. The final battle in this, on 1999 mode, oh, that can piss off. I'm never doing that again. That's a definite reason why I'm not going to do 1999 mode, because I'm not going through that crap again. Vending machine. You want nothing. Ah, well, give me some money. Mini headquarters, stealing your stuff. Yeah, lovely little torture chamber here. Gear. Increase critical hit damage by 50%. Ooh. Versus melee attack that's not bad. I will equip that. The only reason they call it critical hit damage rather than headshot is because the handymen, their weak spot is not their head. Even though like they're the only enemy in the game which doesn't. Oh no, the most right Patriots. The Patriots as well have a different weak spot. But yeah, it's not many enemies that it's not a headshot for. But still, they say, you know, critical damage rather than headshot.
Sweet Mother of Columbia, why
right,
do we
you use my
worship
stream? Go for it,
three
Callie.
symbols in your memory? We worship the sword, so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven, so that we might cover the city with eyes. We worship the coffin, because it symbolizes the weight of our faith.
Here we go.
We're sinners! All of us! Why keep going?
There we go.
What's this? Some new kind of vigor?
Yep, Murder of Crows.
That's a hell of a thing.
Hang on, that one had subtitles. Weirdly. God, I love that figure. Then Clint Chancellor, melee target set ablaze. Ooh. Oh, no. I'll keep with the things. Oh yeah, little onto Bioshock 1 there as well. So I'm gonna have subtitles, not the other ones. I don't know. Oversight encoding probably.
The false shepherd, this anarchist, is either a mulatto dwarf or a Frenchman with a missing left eye. No more than 4 foot and 9 inches.
All things around you. I'm afraid there's not much I can do about that. Doesn't Raven Crows mean death? Depends on what you're looking at, but they can do, because, you know, they're scavengers. But, you know, they're also some of them, well, yeah, some of the most intelligent birds out there. House stealing your stuff.
His eyes were farther apart.
What color were his eyes?
Blue. looked Irish to me. Yes, like that.
Okay, what about his temperament?
Oh, he was certainly an anarchist. You can spot them anywhere, you know.
Oh, I know.
That's a close likeness.
The description is hilarious. It really is.
Ah!
That's supposed to be me. That is supposed to be me, genuinely. Booker looks nothing like that, even though you barely ever actually see what Booker looks like. Whatever. Steal all your stuff. It's fine. Leave you to explain why there are several dead policemen in your living room. That's a little audio cue so that you know when the fighting's done as well. And when it's over, yep. Be a very bad guy if you're in his shoes, a sinner of sinners, a king of sins. There's some sins I wouldn't do. Because, you know, free will and freedom of action does not always mean freedom of consequence. Oh yeah, I forgot you got that title animation with Murder of Crows. Or Well Be Dead. Yeah, that's the other alternative. Crow's Trap Aid or Double Kiss Aid? Oh, I am $3 away from affording Devil's Kiss Aid. But nah, I don't want it. The best one for me personally is the other upgrade to Possession, which makes your possessions cost a whole lot less. Okay, there's Crow. I'm not buying the Crow's upgrade. I don't use it enough. Ow, I just turned my left eyelid inside out briefly. Oh, that's done. Oh, ow. There's a lot of different styles. You almost exclusively use Murder of Crows. Yeah. The reason that I use Possession is that essentially the way of looking at it is like this. Use possession on an enemy, that's a one-shot kill you've just performed on the enemy. You've saved yourself a lot of ammunition and time and potential damage, and it turns the enemy's attention on him or her. They also suddenly got the barricades out real quick. They really did. And you know, they fortified the entire place real quick after hearing about what happened. You like the crow traps? Weirdly enough, I don't use traps all that much. Again, that's my playstyle though. You think that I would more, you know, my tendency to turtle into a place and then wait for things to come to me, but no, apparently not. All of a sudden, the dead bodies are trapped. Yeah. It is a really good way of going about it. It's just I never seem to, never have done. The most I used traps was when I was going for a trophy, which was specifically for doing traps. I can't even remember what it actually was. The achievement was relating to. I think it might just genuinely have been, you know, kill a certain number of people through vigor traps. And that sounds about right to me. That's what you like about murder. Yeah. Murder of crows is a very, very useful vigor. Kill the crows and then it's a trap. Double fun. Yep. Oh yeah, I can't even afford crow trap ages either.
We're sorry to say that Monument Island is off limits. You've got to go. Workmen should proceed to the island by means of the skyline.
The skylines, huh? Those things them coppers came riding in on.
How terrifying would this be? Oh yeah. Like in real life, if you suddenly went on a skyhook, oh yeah, you would not be able to contain yourself. Like, oh shit.
His intent is ruin.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I really should have actually upgraded myself to that one. Oh well. That was a good one. Yep. That was the ultimate bomb.
And the Lord saw the wickedness of man was great, and he repented he had made man on the earth. Rain. 40 days and 40 nights of the stuff, and he left not a thing that walked alive. You see, my friends, even God is entitled to a do-over. And what is Columbia if not another ark? For another time.
He's gone to ground. Better start busting down some doors. I'm not busting down any doors. You know what kind of swells live here? Did you hear what this guy did? What do you
System
expect
Shock
from an
3,
anarchist?
good or
Fitzroy's
okay or
got 'em all
bad?
trained like dogs.
They never made
They
System
go
Shock
for the
3.
throat. And he draws blood today. Today of all days. You know what? Best round up anybody who's got a kind word for the Vox. When it comes to an anarchist,
Technically,
words
System
just
Shock
as
3
bad
was
as they-
Bioshock.
I've been thinking the same thing. You think the Prophet's gonna let this pass? There's gonna be blood and faith before long.
Oh, hello, Matt. Made out of the bed with the laundry. Nicely done. And I hear what you mean. Oh, you are welcome. Pull up a whatever it is you're seating yourself on, and enjoy Bioshock Infinite. And yes, Callie is also here because this is her favourite game of all. You'll love the fact that a lot of American phrases are double negatives. You ain't nothing special. No, I am pretty special, thanks for noticing.
I'll see you dead.
Oh, different kind of headshot, that one. Who says there is a System Shock 3, but good to know. There definitely was not a System Shock 3. They are remaking System Shock 1, but there definitely was not a System Shock 3. Not that ever got released anyway. Managed to against standing enemies and 60% chance of critical hit. Yeah, just take it. Through the door. Yep. I was just being thorough, okay.
Stand down! Stand down!
And the wings of angels.
Father Washington, hear my prayer.
I know why you've come, false shepherd. See every sin that blackens your soul. Wounded knee, the Pinkertons, the drink, the gambling, and of course, Anna. And now, to repay a debt, you've come for my land. But not all
Right,
debts
Gally.
can be repaid.
Refresh. Should do it for you.
You don't know me, pal.
Prophecy is my business, Mr. DeWitt. As blood as yours.
Schedule says I'm playing Bioshock
You know
2.
why these men
Oh yeah, I haven't updated the schedule. Schedule needs to be
Because I've
changed.
seen that
But
future.
no, the category says Bioshock Infinite. Believe me, I've made sure that the
What
category says
brought
that.
you to Columbia, Booker? Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt? This will end in blood, DeWitt. Then again, it always does with you, doesn't it?
I'll add that to the to-do list I've got to do after this stream.
You've come to lead my lamb astray, but thy crook is bent and thy path is twisted. Go back to the Sodom from which you came.
In all fairness, I didn't actually know until, just before I was actually going to stream whether I was going to be playing Bioshock 2 or not.
Go back!
Maz's father comes in angry. Very angry. If he's undead, he would be zombie stock. And they actually might be kind of, a little bit more preferable. That's a bit controls.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I want to hurt you though, because I know what you do.
The Lord forgives everything. But I'm just a
Thanks for the hydration, DJ.
So I don't have to. Amen.
Amen.
Jesus! Out of here.
Don't pay any attention to the fact that I just completely missed the jump the first time. What does she... Oh, yeah. That's what she does. She gets a bit hot and bothered, you might say. And delivers quite a sick burn. Maz goes burning none. It's the Christian rock version of Burning Man. Burn, baby, burn.
Oh, there it is. Monument Island.
Pew there and a pew there in the eyes. Big old statue.
Wonder why they got her locked up in this place.
Disco Elysium. The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. So they must have got the name from that song. Probably, yes. For that game, I'm very certain, yeah. Not actually played Disco Elysium, but pretty sure that that's where it came from. Oh, look at her. You can see her entire back. Scandal. And this one, why? Her ankles are on display, as is her lower leg. Oh, I think I'm going to faint. You've seen it played, your boyfriend has it? Oh, cool. All very heavy metal music. There's actually a metal song called Die Motherfuckers Die.
Politicians and scientists don't bother about what they say around me because I'm some half-leaded colored boy.
I just don't remember what that name is now.
Out of their wits by that thing they got locked upstairs.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. They got to talk about the tail, and they don't know what to hang on or run.
Fastest point, 12-hour quarantine. Approvals to Columbus Science Authority. Do not approach the specimen. Specimen is dangerous. Did you have a flashback to the roof? The roof is on fire. Age 1, age 5, age 11, age 17. You know the first two songs, yeah. I really can't remember what the band's called.
What's this?
Fastest point, 72-hour quarantine. Approval, Chief Scientist Lutis. Select and passive. Transpose. Number 1. Age 4, Companion. It's gone all red. Age 11, Poetry Book. Huh. Excuse me. Age 13, Menage. Something you really want to find out. Especially not with all those tools around. That is not all nice.
Mr. Thompson, sir, I replaced the entire fuse banker's ass, and the lights were all in working order last night. There they go again. We go through boxes of fuses every day as of late. Just in the siphon alone, I don't... Oh, something's happening. What?
It's awful they refer to her as specimen. It's even worse that they're using the American date format. There's so much wrong with the American date format. Bah. Callie, you know that the American date format doesn't make any sense. It's in America, yes. Doesn't mean they have to use the wrong date system though. That's disappointing. Specimen painting was her painting, not her being painted. Yeah, but no one's allowed anywhere near her. DJ in the cinema is the girl's best friend. The devil isn't the girl's best friend by Powerwolf. I do like Powerwolf. Even if they've got a very, very, very silly song name in one of their things. Resurrection by Erection. I'm not even kidding, that's actually one of Powerwolf's songs. So silly. SCP time, girl. Obviously, it's Glory Hammer. Yeah. Glory Hammer is incredibly silly, but then again, so is Ailstorm. And Glory Hammer, at one point, I don't know if they still do, their keyboardist is the lead singer from Ailstorm. Evan Fife, though. Well, yeah. Which makes it make sense.
It's one thing to imagine one's future, and another to see it. I have seen the seeds of fire that will prepare the Sodom below for the coming of the Lord. But Elizabeth shall sow those seeds, not I. I will fall before the job is done.
I've seen Glory Hammer live.
Shall take up my
They were
mantle.
fun. They were quite a lot of fun.
The Lord is calling me home. I feel his love in every
I
tumor.
love that Blood is the cut.
Because
Yep.
they are the train which takes me to his station. And I go with joy, knowing that Elizabeth will take my earthly place.
Oh yeah,
False
I need
shepherd
that.
is coming
Who forgot that was there?
lamb astray. I will not board that train until she is safe from his deceptions.
Have you Google wolf because your iPad doesn't know how to spell the wolf? Your iPad has got some very weird things in its dictionary. Okay, bitch, I'm in my power now. It's true. 168-hour quarantine. Approval. The Prophet. Wolf. Captain, it is inadvisable to proceed. That's the kind of wolf. Specimen observation. Lockpicking and code solving. Anyone know how many days are 168 hours? Find out. Seven. 1 week. Man saying Red Dwarf, alternate universe of Red Dwarf set on a big rusty red boat as a wharf. And yeah, Maz also came up with it being a week faster than I did. And you know, there's me using a calculator.
That's where we need to go.
Let's say again, your iPad doesn't pick up your accent. That's fair, but also its word library is also a little bit on the odd side. Oh, excuse me. Jesus, already 3:15. Okay, that explains why I'm yawning. It's one of the useless facts you just happened to 168 hours a week. Ah. So it wasn't the case of you working out, you just happened to know that. It's kind of awesome.
That's her.
So always wanted to go to Paris. Imagine the accent problem. I have that with all phone-related things that want verbal answers. Yeah, I can imagine. It's not great with Scottish accents at all. Thanks for the hydration check, DJ. A bit creepy watching her. A little bit. Maz, you have to put the hilarious England stuff actually on to make stuff work. That actually, yeah, that sounds like that'd be hilarious actually. Specimen present. Quiet while specimen is present. Imagine you saying 7. Ah! Yeah. Other little childish drawings of Songbird.
Whoa!
I've only just noticed that! I've literally only just seen what was on the cinema screen.
It's got nothing to do with the job at hand.
And 11, etc. Yeah. Only just seen that what was on the screen was no, the cinema was Return of the Jedi. That's yeah, that puts it, you know, quite a fair way into the future. Never noticed that before. I'd never noticed that it said, you know, Return of the Jedi.
This job's getting worse all the time.
Double little shit like that in here. Yeah.
What makes the girl different? I suspect it has
I've
less to
gotten
do
all the
with what
trophies for
she
this game,
is,
and I'm still noticing
rather
new
more
stuff all the
with
time.
what she is not. A small part of her remains from where she came. It would seem the universe does not like its
That's why
peas
we
mixed
knew
with its
it's
porridge.
done Post-modern jukebox style. Yes, and it is done so very well. The modern songs and old styles. Yeah. She's just looking out of her library. Mads knows what PMJ is, he's still wearing his pyjamas. I do lots of stuff like that all the time, and yeah, PMJ, it will usually, every time I see it, it's like, immediately my brain and says something like that. Like, I don't know, or peanuts make jam. Music and pyjama style. Yes, postmodern jammies. Yes, postmodern jammies. I say that, but I really dislike the idea of pyjamas. Because, you know, pyjamas make you warm. Blech. Yeah, please more jam afterwards as well. Hi.
Hello.
I just noticed that also the book she was holding was the Odyssey.
Hey!
Homer's Odyssey.
Stop it! Will you stop it?
Not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
My name is DeWitt. I'm a friend.
The principles of quantum mechanics.
Are you real?
I'm real enough.
He's coming. You've got to go.
Why?
You don't want
So
to
that tune that's playing on the statue, that I've wanted that
There's
for
no
a
way out.
ringtone
Trust me,
on my
I
phone.
Stop it! You're too impatient. That's enough.
What about this?
What about it?
This is the way out, isn't it?
What are you? Give it to me. It's a way out.
Here comes the baker with his tray, like always, the same old breed and rolls to sell. Like bread.
Can't stop to keep me locked up in here.
We'll see about that.
Elizabeth Bell, yeah.
Who are you? Why did you come here? This way, come on!
You know this place awful well for never having actually left your observation areas. Or Elizabeth Bell. Yeah. I love the fact that you never actually got the fight song there.
Call the elevator!
What?
The hell is that? Press the button!
What is this? They were watching me. All this time. Why? Why did they put me in here? What am I? What am I?
You're the girl who's getting out of this tower.
Get smacked by an elevator. DJ says, so your username thing has been bothering you to just say out loud. So your username is DJ Gamer because online co-op makes it easy to say quick if it's a big attack stuff like there's two DJs, they can say Gamer or two DJ and Gamer and they say Jack. As your username is DJ Jack Gamer. It's fair.
Be careful, Elizabeth.
How do you know my name?
Not now.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, so.
Out of the way, let me try.
Which way?
Up!
There's only one way you can go, and that's up. I love how the alarm system sounds like screaming soldiers band. Yep. Whoops. That's a bit broken now. The monument really lost its head. Okay, this part stressed you out so much the first time you play it. Don't blame you. You're not a big daddy, you can't survive underwater. The pressure's too much for you. Sod off. How are they not cold? The more up you are, the more cold it is. Yep. Even localized heating wouldn't do it, especially, you know, being on metal as well. IRL, that's ice into water would be the same as on concrete. Yep. Yeah, it would. Because, you know, surface tension's the thing.
What do you want with her? Tell me what you want with her.
Open this door right now!
Are you going to hurt her? Tell me what you want! Anna? Anna?
No, it's me, Elizabeth. You all right?
Where am I?
Back in the land of the living. Here, let me.
I'll be fine.
You almost drowned. You need to...
I said I'm fine. Just give me a minute.
That look.
Did you hear that? It's music.
Go on, I just
Okay, I won't be long. I won't be long, Mr. DeWitt.
Where is she?
I have next to no health now. Did he love music on your left ear? Yeah, still giving you problems, I'm guessing.
The prophet may know how his own biography is going to end, but I can scarcely fathom how I'm going to start it. I mean, other than the kid stuff you get at the Hall of Heroes, anything prior to his baptism was, and here I quote, hang on,
oh, I wish I could. I really wish I could.
They'll call me a plagiarist.
Lying bastard.
But I'm going to spend the first 30 pages regurgitating scripture.
Hey, you see a young girl?
Is this some kind of sales pitch? Because I'm not interested.
Kind of, it's just the game that's making you do that. I mean, yeah, it was having the music coming specifically from the left side because directional sound. Now those paypad transgressions.
I'm looking for a young girl.
Who isn't, brother?
airship. That could be our ticket out of here.
Battleship Bay. You know, water. Booker is a lot more trusting than I am with random food lying
All I
around.
want is fair pay for an honest day's work.
Eat the seagulls, seagulls. Oh god, no! Nom nom nom. Fine, you can use a tail feathers as a toothpick afterwards as well.
Hey, miss it. Hey, Miss Elizabeth.
Hello! Oh, this is wonderful! Well, come dance with me, Mr.
I
Twin.
don't dance. Come on, let's go.
Why? What could be better than this?
How about Paris?
Paris? I don't understand. How could we get there?
That's where that airship's going, but if you want to stay and dance, we can...
No, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Oh, you manipulative little bastard, the word. Total bell moment. Yep.
It's hard to believe, but it's true, isn't it? You smell that? I've never smelled anything like that before, have you?
Beaches I know don't smell much like that.
How are they getting water?
Maybe you and
Science.
I should go for a walk.
Seems like I'm not going on any walk with you. Your reputation is well established.
Do you know this artificial beach was built in only 6 months?
And how do you know that?
From one of the books I threw at you. They also search massive.
One of the books I threw at you. I'm not even hiding that. No, I tried to knock you out with a book. Straight up, tried to knock you out with a book.
Look at him, ladies. It's a crime someone doesn't get him a nice set of trunks.
I'm sorry, what now? I'm a piece of meat on legs to these people.
Almost like the real world, huh? Modern science. You want to come take a look inside the wagon? I can probably find a set of trunks for you.
You're being propositioned now by men as well.
Don't laugh.
I missed that.
Should let them drown themselves.
Thin out the herd.
Well, that's positively Darwinian. Whatever you mean.
I'm going to marry you.
I've heard that before.
You
Must have set a real ocean.
I don't love her anymore.
It's just a set of elaborate pumps and
It
ready
amazes
catchers.
me how many men I've met haven't the slightest idea who they really are.
Mr. DeWitt, Comstock. I've read about him. They say he can see the future.
Give a man a little power. He falls in all kinds of love with himself.
I don't like his look.
Do you dislike the look of the prophet? Or his gaze?
Can we leave now?
Can we leave now? Don't see why not. Very intensely staring at the cards. shoots machine gun bullets in a cigar tin.
Huh. Fall into the water did you no favors. I'll keep an eye out for something that might ease your pain.
Maz, Liz, can we leave now? Mal, okay. Lead them deeper into the building. Yep. DJ, that beach music is one of the Mamma Mia musics. Never seen Mamma Mia. Then again, that's not really surprising, seeing as I just meh. I'm not a fan of musicals. What do you think, Mamma Mia? You have a better idea than I do. Come on, Elizabeth.
Mr. DeWitt, here. Come look at these.
Bird?
Or the cage.
Or perhaps the bird.
Nothing beats the cage.
These two again. How do... Never mind.
Look at these, they're amazing. Which one do you like more, this one or this? The bird is beautiful and the cage is somber, but there's really something special about it. I just can't decide.
Because the only thing that actually changes is appearance. Bird.
The one on the right.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I love it.
Surprising. I expected the cage.
If you're going to be a sore loser, then I shan't do this again.
That's just...
Bullet's kind of dead.
My God.
It has to be. Who else
Look.
would do such a thing?
Are you alright?
It was my home.
We should get out of here.
Let's go.
He's just outright standing on top of the bench. Flabbergasted.
He'll set this right. He's the sword of vengeance.
Where was the songbird when this happened?
Songbird did that, dude. You know, eat the box of caramels. Yes, Kelly. Caramels. Not caramels. Oh god, you found Wally. Waldo to US people. Yep. Interestingly enough, Wally has different names depending on where you are. It's not just, you know, difference between Wally and Waldo. Loads of other localizations have him having different names. So whatever the local popular name was when he was around is what they call him.
Make sure you have a piece of photographic identification ready for presentation.
Put those arms up now. Fingers apart. Legs apart. Stand still. Now hold steady.
I ain't getting through there.
I have just the thing. Come on.
Beach songs is girls just want to have fun. Wow.
Look at this one. Hey, copper. Look at this one. He's suspicious if you ask me.
Stopping all of us. Just
all right, quiet.
Someone coughed Gator mask on.
What's happening?
Yep.
Well, they should just, get baked and then be done with it.
What is happening?
They gave us a sign earlier for quarantine, said 2 weeks.
What are you doing?
You're a roguish type. What does it look like? Done.
The roguish type one out
You
there.
learn to pick locks.
Trapped in a tower with nothing but books and spare time? You would be surprised what I know how to do.
I'm sorry, what? Trapped in a tower with nothing but books and time, you would be surprised at the things I know how to do. Well, that's where Rule 34 comes from with this. Man says, girls just want to have fun with Cyndi Lauper song, I think. Sounds about right, yeah.
must take any task with more than the slightest complexity, or they simply leave it in ruins for me to clean up later. Oh, hello, sir. Don't you pay me no never mind? Just some foolishness, you know. Just monkey shines.
Thanks, Mum. I recognise girls do want to have fun from a game. Thanks, Mum. Yeah, I'm confused by that as well, Maz. You're not that old, jeez.
Mr. DeWitt, I found these silver eagles. There's a vending device over there.
Ah, I know that
Might be
sound.
something to bring you back to health.
It's probably a good idea.
I know that sound very well. No, oh, it was your mum that told you about girls just want to have fun being from Mamma Mia. I see.
Your housekeeper acting suspicious? Try asking the girl a few key questions, such as, don't you think so?
Coat of harms. Enemy comes with easier to melee execute. Nah.
Populi folk have a valid complaint against the prophet, and I'm sure some of your friends have attended.
When I first seen Columbia, that sky was the brightest, bluest sky that ever was. Seemed like heaven. Then your eyes adjusted to the light, and you saw that sea of white faces looking hard back at you.
Hey, mister. We'd like to
Holden Irish washrooms.
Do I know you?
Back at the lottery, without you, we wouldn't have gotten away.
Daisy always said somebody like you would come along.
She kept playing that music so much you just recognise the music. That's fair. No.
You hold on to this.
Thanks.
She ran off. Oh no, now she's back. The smell just scared her away the first time, but she braved it the second time.
This ain't no place for you, sir. You best be on your way, or there's gonna be trouble for us both.
Mind your manners amongst your betters.
Kind sir, would you happen to have the time?
It's about 7:30.
Oh, thank you.
Over here. Flawless flintlock. It's the
Here it
newest
is.
one in the series. I read it was delayed 3 times.
Right, it's delayed 3 times. That's the in joke to how many times this game got delayed.
What's that?
There you go, little miss. Cotton candy here. It's your cotton candy.
We secede from the so-called Union. Cali America recalls a fine city. Had that candy today. Never had it. Never in my life have I had cotton candy or candy floss or whatever you're going to call it. Never had it. I live in a seaside town that, you know, has it all over the place. I've never had it. Never at all. Thank you, DJ, for the hydration. missing much. It's like sugary cobwebs. Ugh. Yeah, I'm glad then. And confirm. Yeah, I'm quite happy to have missed it and, you know, to not have experienced it. It's tasty but sugary cobweb. I don't like overly sweet things, so I'm good with missing it completely. I'm good. I'm real good.
Sorry, sir, but it'd be my pleasure to offer you a refreshment.
Thank you.
All of them. And very sticky. Ugh. Yeah, exactly like cobweb. Ew. No, cobwebs just makes you think of the Undertale stream. Ah. Damn it.
She's not wet. Why is one bathroom for colors and the other for whites?
It just is.
Seems like an unnecessary complication. Hope you don't intend for me to follow you in there.
The sticky isn't meant to come.
As a boy, I had a dog named Bill. Like all dogs, Bill was
all right in there?
Everything's fine.
Bill would have been loyal. If we had struck him, Bill would have been loyal. Only when the colored man can make that claim will he take his place in society.
Trying to get us both arrested?
Yes. I want to come and try and arrest me. Bill, the science dog. Oh, excuse me. I definitely tell it's getting late.
Chopped down the cherry tree. He crossed the Delaware. On bended knee, he accepted the sword from the
She's working, is she?
Yes. Bit of news.
Annabelle?
Excuse me?
Annabelle, it's me, Esther.
Oh, no, I'm not Annabelle.
Are you sure?
My name is Elizabeth. Do I know you?
Elizabeth? Isn't that a lovely name?
That was odd.
Last customer. Park's closing. Park's closing, everyone.
Yeah.
I got a real bad feeling about this.
Guess I haven't paid much attention.
Hey, you want to watch out?
Excuse me.
I just swapped that. 'em.
Have you got sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut? I guess so.
I'll take, one, please. How much?
1 silver eagle.
Get 3 hot dogs.
All right.
I wish.
If you're in such a hurry, go on ahead.
Something, pal.
Two tickets for passage to the First Lady airship.
Yeah, just a minute, friend. Yeah, I have it. How do you, want to proceed?
In a bit of a rush, pal.
Hey, mister, you're gonna get mustard all over your nice suit.
We're getting out of panic. That's when hearing again coughing.
Matters in hand.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, send in the bird.
So what's up with the girl mistaking someone? Oh, you'll find out.
Excuse me, can I get some help here?
It makes sense later. Yep.
Certainly, sir. Sorry about the...
What are you doing? Get the girl!
Oh! Knee to the spuds.
Let me out!
Elizabeth!
Out! Stay away from me!
Open fire! Coward! Flush him out! Flush him out! Keep firing!
One of the best weapons in the game, this. Even on the hardest difficulty level, it still one-shots almost everything. Especially when upgraded.
This is the moment we trained for. The false shepherd is here. The day was not exact, but the prophet's sight proves out again. The specimen must be taken alive. If she dies, I suspect they will give us to the bird, and whatever pieces it leaves behind will bear no names. That was cigarette number 6. This waiting is insufferable.
See, Matt says, now I'm going to leave the stream on in the background, but I won't be replying and typing stuff because I'll try to do things before you hibernate again. That's completely fine. I will be ending the stream in about 10 minutes anyway. Because, you know, as DJ points out, 4 AM.
Where is she? Great.
Be set for that for like 20 hours. I've done something near to that sometimes when I've just been that exhausted. Fusion, get some more salts.
I feel better already.
So I've got to do things while you're away. Fully understand that as. If you want something else on the background after I stop streaming though, feel free to bring up my YouTube and have a look at any of my other streams, because I'm told they all make good background noise. Let me do that. Yep, by all means go for it. They're all in separate playlists, so whatever game series you want to watch, there will be a playlist of it.
As the months and years turned to memories, so did the men of Congress turn to righteousness. And through the technology of
See you later, Maz. Have fun.
dollars of Washington,
As much as you can anyway.
the Lord worked his will upon Columbia and raised her high above the Sodom below.
Oh yeah, the shotgun's got an upgrade as well. Because, you know, why not?
Just stay where you are!
Get away from me!
Hey, come back here!
So, fun thing to note.
I can't believe you did that. They're all dead.
The choice at the tickets machine.
You killed those people.
The only thing that changes is whether or not you get a bandage around your hand or not.
What did you think was going to
I've tested it. You know, if you go through the game and you attack before he stabs you, you just never get a bandage on your hand, so the AD is always
you think people
visible.
like that are just going to let you walk away? You are an investment, and you will not be safe until you are far away
Yeah,
from
they were a bit on the questionable side, sound-wise.
I don't know. That's the last time anyone gets the drop on me.
It's the same with her necklace. The choice between the brooches makes no difference apart from one shows the cage and one will always show the bird.
It's not the last of it, is it?
I don't know.
There. I suppose I best get used to it. You know, I've read a thing or two about medicine. Do my best to keep you supplied with remedies. Deeper, I'll try to keep you on the side of the abyss.
Yep. This is when
Need money?
she learns about, you know, giving you med packs when you need them. And, you know, learning how she works with regards to resupplying you is pretty key to surviving in the hardest mode. Oh, hydration from DJ, thank you very much. End stream drink. Yeah, just about. Leave Battleship Bay. Leave area. Yep, so that seems like a good place as any to end the stream. You know, there's been an autosave because this is on a checkpoint system. It's moved into a fresh area. Something has just happened. Perfect stream time to end. Thank you all very much for coming along and watching. Your support is infinitely appreciated as always, and I can't thank you enough for everything that you do to support this stream and me as a result. The next stream is going to be tomorrow at the same time as usual, 1 AM at night, where we'll be going with Control, as I put in a vote for whether Control or Sniper Elite 4 was going to take the next place, and Control won by a landslide. So that's what is going to be going on tomorrow. I haven't actually done anything since the time that I showed off on the one-off stream, so we'll be picking up directly from that. But until then, I hope you all have had a good time in the stream, and I hope that you have a good night, evening, morning, day, afternoon, night, I don't know, whatever the time is for you when you're watching this. And stay safe. See you later.